So hey guys, so welcome to our YouTube channel. So basically today we are going to show that how to play is CleanStart strategic simulation game. So basically it's a game developed by MIT Sloan. So the whole objective is to determine the specific strategy or to set a strategy to sustainable growth. So this is the dashboard, or I can share the link on the description below if you want to play this game. So I hope whoever come to this video, they already know that this is a game strategic development game. So now in this video we are going to show that how to play this game, because this game is almost similar to real life situations, but really not. There are so many things which are not similar and different, but almost this game will give you an experience of how to manage and control the factors and uh, plan the strategic uh, growth and how to grow strategically. So let's start. So you can see that we come to the website and this is the dashboard, and there is one instructional video. So if you want to listen the instructional video, then definitely go forward and listen that. The video is all about approx 30 minutes, so it's not much. So if you want to understand the concepts better, then definitely go through the instructional video which is provided here. So basically this game is also been played as a part of class. So we are not here to play as a part of class. So if you are in the college, then your faculties will be set some IDs and password, then you can log in with a part of class and you can play. So now we will play as an individual. So to play as an individual, we can simply click on play as individual. So you can see that the game name is CleanStart and simulating a clean energy startup. So what is a clean energy startup? Maybe it will be a solar energy or green energy, anything. So first, to before enter the game, we need to give a screen ID. So basically I put a Greenway. Greenway, let's put Greenway is my screen ID. So as this is a green energy startup, clean energy startup, so let's put a name on Greenway. So let's log in. So after we log in, we can get a dashboard. So this is the welcome board where you can get some sort of information that you are the founder of Greenway Industries, a startup company that has a developed set of technologies to improve the energy efficiency. So overall, you are a clean energy startup. So you are the CEO. So all the sensitive and vital decisions lies upon you. So there are some sort of news. Green energy startup industries opens office. So basically, we opened say office, and next is the economy update. So each time we will cover up a quarter, we need to look at the economy update. So there you can see some basic economic news are being given. So we will not spend enough time on that, but we will look at the news later because it will help us to set a strategy. So you can go through the news by clicking on the news section. So there are different pages or sections in the portal or dashboard. Sales, income statement. So we are not going through that because the video will be lengthy if I go all the sections. So better if you see the instructional video, then they can go through all the sections and give you information. So we will here focus on the strategy. So whatever we have is our cash 1 million, our net income which is in dollar per quarter, and our sales unit, and we have our employees number. So we have total 5 employees. So 2 is engineers and 3 is salesperson. So in that way we can get the control setup, so where we can control the price or decide the price. So the initial price is being $60,000 per unit, and the employee is new in engineer. If we want to hire new engineers or sales and admin, we have to put there. There is compensation, that how much compensation I will give to my employees. And the next is stock grant, option granted, and profit sharing, VC financing. So obviously if you want to get some fund. And there is last is IPO. So you can see that these are the overall portfolio. Now, to build up a strategy and win this game, first you have to put this price higher, because this is not a competitive product. It's a clean energy startup, and as a startup, you are already, your net income is in minus, so you need to go to profit. So the price will be higher. And the next thing is employee. So first we need to hire more engineers as possible. So we will hire 3 engineers, and we will hire uh, at least I think 2 sales is okay, and we hire 4 or 5 engineers. So 5 engineers. So why the engineers is needed more in this game in the initial phase? Because the sales is not uh, grown, and the sales is almost and absolutely zero, not almost. So if we want to sell the product in the market, then our products need to be developed. So without a developed product, is without a modern product, you are not able to sell the product. So so it's better to put the engineers in the initial phase. We need higher engineer number than the salesperson. Next is compensation rate. So basically we put the compensation rate at 90%. So because we are not able to give 100 and 110, because we are a new startup, so this will be 90%. We are not going to the average market compensation rate. And the next is stock grants or option grants. So these are the options. So basically in the stock grants I will put it 0. We were not going to give any sort of stock grants, and not any option grants, and the profit sharing will also be 0, because we are not here to give some extra sort of benefit, as we are a startup. We have just started our business. So it is very important or vital to understand this. Next is VC financing. If you look at the VC financing, then we will get some sort of dashboard where the amount needed will be given. So we are going to play the game for 10 years, and at the end we will explain that how we go through the game and what was the strategy we need to follow. So let's go through the whole game, else the video will be lengthy, and then we will understand the strategy. So follow the steps. So here guys, you can see that I have completed 10 year for quarter 4. So I have completed the game. So now let's talk about the strategy. So you have to follow the news, and if you can see that there are economic updates are there, you have to follow that. Whenever such economic updates are coming that companies or vacancies are not filling out this and that, then you have to hire more as possible. So basically, I have total 1,166 engineers and 11,7 I have sales and admins. So let's look at the performance. My selling price was 1.5 lakh per unit, and my compensation was 180% from average market. So now look, let's look that how much money and what I have made in this game by following this strategy. So you can clearly see that in between a certain period there's some drops in the sales. So whenever there is some drop in the sale, then you have to identify that why your sales are getting dropped down, because the products are getting backdated. So you have to recruit more and more engineers to develop your product or update your product. So this is how you have to maintain a ratio between the sales and admin and the engineers. So let's look at the sales page and let's see what our sales has become. So you can see that within year our accumulative sales has growing very aggressively, and our 1.3k, so our quarterly sales unit has also grown very well. The next is our cash flow and income statement. So let's go to the share. So here is our farm valuation. So you can see that our farm valuation is 10.3 billion dollar. 10.3 billion dollar is our farm valuations. Our net worth is 6.4 billion dollar, and our stock price is 6.393 k. 6.393 means 6k. 6k is our stock price, and the ownership structure, you can see that we hold almost the majority of the company. So basically this is the product. You can have a look there. So look, there is the product manufacturing cost is 31k and we are selling at 150k. So the gap is huge, and you can see that the customer service quality has also been maintained. So the product is really very work on very well in the terms of profit. And the next is the competitors. So let's see what is our positions with the competitors. So you can see that our company has done tremendously well in terms of competitors. You can see that in the market share our company holds 83.5 and 7.8. You can see that 83.5 percent of market share is being held by our company, whereas our competitors are 8.9 and 7.8 in that boundary. So our company has done tremendously good in terms of everything. Our quarterly sales are huge in terms of that. So these are the important things which you try to keep in mind when you play the simulation game. And one more thing, so I have launched the IPO on 10th year. So try to launch the IPO request, put the IPO request on year 8, so that you get a whole year to play with the IPOs or stocks. So this is all about the simulation game. If you play in that way, then obviously you can see that you have cash of 5.6 billion. Cash is in your hand. You are extremely profitable company. You are extremely profitable. Your sales units are also tremendously good, and your company size is almost really large. So this is all about the simulation game. You can see the Greenway Industries. I put the name. Put look at the news and try to pick up the sales price and everything, and you can grow massively this game. So okay, guys, thank you. Let's look meet you in another video.